Okay, so we're leaving Gettysburg, heading to Pittsburgh. All right, you can see that red line. That is the Maryland border. So we're about to be there. Maryland. Is this the sign? Welcome to Maryland. Here it is. Maryland welcomes you. We're open for business. Well, that's good to know. Siri's got us out in the country. These people are living pretty good, though. These are really nice houses. Look at that. This is the better part of Maryland, obviously.
Yeah, no kidding.
We live on this stream here. Wow, look at that little waterfall there. See it?
That's pretty.
Yeah. Big houses. The opposite of Baltimore. We are way out in the country now. I'm always fascinated by some of the routes that Australian Siri puts us on. Cumberland, Maryland. Wow. It's a lot bigger than I thought it was. Kind of cool looking, really. Look at that. This is a river. Is that the Potomac? Potomac? Sorry.
Potomac? I don't know, honey. I'd have to look at a map.
Wow. Interesting looking town.
I don't know. All I can see right now is an arm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see.
This is an interesting looking place. I might come back and visit here.
It's all run down.
On our second run through this country.
It's all run down.
I know, that's why I'm interested in seeing it.
Because nobody clicks on the good stuff.
Shiny new places are boring. It's the old places that are interesting.
I agree, but I like old places that are kept up.
I like both.
Okay.
We're about to cross into West Virginia. That line up top going left and right is the Pennsylvania border. But we are about to hit West Virginia, the line that was going up and down. And here it is. West Virginia. Wild and wonderful. You think that's true?
Yeah, I do.
All right, we are heading into downtown Morgantown, West Virginia.
Turn right onto West Wilson Street, then turn right onto West Main Street. Turn right onto River Road.
Gosh, she doesn't know.
Got Australian Siri giving me all kinds of directions.
I tried to turn it down on your phone. That didn't work.
In 1
No.
At the next traffic lights, turn right.
Interesting looking town, huh?
Yes, very interesting. But, I mean, I've seen lots of towns like this in
At the traffic lights,
different parts of the
All right, we've just entered Pennsylvania. Welcome to Pennsylvania. The roads got better immediately. So yeah, we're out of West Virginia, into Pennsylvania, heading north towards Pittsburgh. Well, she's got us driving through some quaint rural Pennsylvania town. Don't even know what the name of this town is. I'm not sure.
Did you see all those that looked like an antique type thing sitting outside that house, like an antique bike, an antique? It's crazy looking.
Yeah, I could see selling a lot of antiques here. I bet there's a lot here. All right, we're on the outer skirts of Pittsburgh.
The outer skirts.
Yeah, we're in the outer suburbs, if you will. Look at all these houses. I didn't know there's so many hills here.
Oh wow, it's really pretty though.
Kind of reminds you, well, I'm not gonna say, yeah, it does. It kind of reminds you of San Francisco, though. All the houses crammed on the hill. Okay, we've arrived at our hotel, Hilton Garden Inn. And it looks like there's some excitement here of some sort.
Well, that's the bad kind of excitement.
Yeah. We've never stayed at one of these. This will be the first time we've stayed at a Hilton Garden Inn. So it's going to be interesting to see what it's like. All right, inside we go. See what this room's like. Yeah, it's a normal sized room. Yeah, it's your basic room.
Yeah, well, it's got a nice big desk for you, and yeah, it's the basic.
See the gym? Okay. Looks like it's got everything. Oh yeah. It's a pretty good sized gym. Yeah.
What is this thing? I think this is just something to stretch on.
Pool and the hot tub's over here. And look at the hot tub. Second hotel in a row.
Fuck me.
Hot tub is out of commission. It's supposed to have a working hot tub. It does not. This just happens so often in these hotels. They put advertising and they show pictures of the hot tub, spa. You get here and they don't work. It just happens way too often. Man, the weather is miserable today. I'd read this morning that the Pittsburgh Metro lost 13,755 people in 2021. The article went on to say that the Pittsburgh Metro population loss was the highest in the United States. That's never a good sign. Often it means that a city has begun to fade away, to decline. So I'm really curious to see what downtown is like. Are there people walking around? Is it busy? Is it dead? You know, are there no people on the streets? I'm looking forward to seeing. The view from where I'm at is pretty amazing. There's the city. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, right where two rivers meet, the Allegheny, and I'm going to try to say it and not mispronounce it. It starts with an M. Well, I got my notes here. Monongahela. Somebody's going to correct me, I'm sure. But anyway, those two rivers meet and form the Ohio, which goes past Louisville, Kentucky, and Cincinnati, Ohio, and drains into the Mississippi. Anyway, I liked the drive coming in, even though it was rainy and miserable. The city's really pretty. You can see the downtown is tucked in like a little small valley, I guess, with all these hills. Houses are all built on the hills. Looks really nice for the most part. I was going to try to fly my drone from somewhere up here, but forget it, not in the rain. But anyway, I wanted to get the view from up here because, wow, it's pretty spectacular, isn't it? I'm here in downtown now, guys, and trying to find a place to park. I have to say, this city is a nightmare to drive in. It's bad. And there's no parking anywhere. But I'm gonna keep trying. Well, this is the thing. I might not be able to get out and walk around on foot because I cannot find a place to park. Parking lots are all full, nothing on the streets. I guess maybe I'll just drive through downtown a little bit so you can get a look at it. Talk about the city. Pittsburgh, the Steel City, city of bridges, was once one of the great cities in the United States. In 1910, in fact, it was the 8th largest city in the country, and huge growth fueled by the steel industry, especially during World War II. Rapidly growing, prosperous city. In 1950, the population hit 676,000, the highest it's ever been. But then foreign competition in the steel industry stole a lot of the business. The industry imploded, and the city has been losing population and honestly declining ever since. They've made some switches into other industries, most notably technology and healthcare, but Pittsburgh has never regained the greatness that it once was. Now, it's still a good city, even though it's a little stagnant. The population now is around 300,000, so it's what, from 676,050 or 1950 to now, 70 years later, it's less than half that size. Metro population is 2.7 million, 28th in the country. City's nice, I like it. What I can see of it as I drive around downtown. I've driven around quite a bit already. But there are some really cool, beautiful old buildings here in the town. People are very friendly. I stopped to get gas outside of downtown. Kid in his early 20s behind the counter. He's one of the nicest kids I ever met. Usually you go into convenience stores and they don't really say anything, but he was very nice kid, very friendly. So yeah, it's friendly people, you know, defined a lot by the Steelers, quite frankly. I know coming from Dallas that a city's mood goes up and down with the NFL team. Pittsburgh Steelers, I believe, have won more titles than any other. So, you know, they love that. But in Dallas, especially the past 20 years, when Dallas can't win anything, I mean, you can tell when the Cowboys lose. The whole city is in a foul mood. So that's something that, like it or not, is kind of defines the way a city's mood is and the way it feels. At least if you're a big NFL city. Look how narrow the street is. You see a lot of that in these northeastern cities. It was that way in Philadelphia too. There's just narrow streets, no place to park, very difficult to drive. Real headache. I'm just gonna kind of cruise around here a little bit. It's one of the signature buildings here to the right a little bit, rising up. Yeah, you always see that building in the pictures of the skyline. There's the building. Ooh, it's pretty cool, huh? I want to get around, or get out and walk around it, but I'm just not going to be able to. Pittsburgh does get quite a few accolades, though. It is regularly voted one of the most livable cities in America. It's one of the top retirement destinations, I guess maybe because of low cost of living. Something I read yesterday that surprised me. It was voted the best place to get coffee in the United States. So take that, Seattle. I like the city. I would love to get out and explore it. I just can't find a place to do it. I am going to go out of the city a little ways to some of the rougher neighborhoods to see if they really are that bad. Some nice views of the city from here. Some pretty nice old buildings. Again, a lot of foot traffic. The city feels very vibrant and it feels safe. I had read that there was some concern about crime here, and maybe in certain places, but the downtown seems very safe and a lot of people walking around. As soon as I say that, a siren comes on. Now, I'd read that in its heyday, you know, in the mid-1900s, the steel factories would run 24 hours a day to try to keep up. And one of the negatives of that was pollution. This was the most polluted city in the U.S. And I was reading about what the city does now, or some of the industries, and it is one of the leading centers for clean technology and anti-pollution. So that's pretty. That is pretty cool. Yeah, you can see it's just insane getting around here though. A lot of people. Just gonna shoot some footage. In case you've ever wondered what downtown Pittsburgh looks like. I do love modern and old architecture. And they've got a lot of both here that's really awesome. I think that's one of the tallest buildings in the city right here. Nice view. Anyway, I'm going to head out to some of the surrounding neighborhoods in this direction. I am on 5th Avenue. Well, looky here, I found a place to park on the outside of downtown. Nice view from up here though, isn't it? It's real quiet up here. None of that crazy traffic. But a beautiful view of downtown from this spot. I was also able to get a drone shot. So here it is. Alright, I'm entering the Hill District. It's supposed to be one of the sketchier parts of town. Guess we'll see, huh? Honestly, doesn't look bad at all, though. Boarded up house here or in there. Awesome view from up here though, isn't it? Wow, look at that. It's great. See the city spread out on the other side of the river. I'm glad I came up here. Expected to see rough ghetto, which it's really not, and some amazing views. Oh, dead end though. Got to turn around. Seeing a boarded up building here and there. There's one right there. But what a view. Yeah, this is this is pretty rough. It's definitely not the best part of town here. Yeah, it's pretty bad here. Let's see what street I'm on. Webster Avenue. Okay. It's a little rough in places. Wow, this part here looks abandoned. Yeah, it doesn't look good here. Gosh, I think people live in there. Wow. All right, well, okay, so Pittsburgh's got some rough areas. I don't know. I think I've seen enough though. I'm gonna head out. I mean, thoughts on Pittsburgh. If you're reading the news reports and articles, you know, the city is dying, but go downtown, it's very vibrant, very alive. A lot of people walking around. It's real nice down there. Yeah, it's got some rough parts of town. I'm in it right now. But it's definitely not any worse than anywhere else. So, yeah, that's it. I'm going to, you know, I'm going to head back to the hotel. Start getting us ready to our next destination, which is Cincinnati. Anyway, this area looks a little interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and drive through it. keep the camera on. Yeah, that looks pretty bad there, doesn't it? All right. Yeah, I'm coming out of it now. So, anyway, we'll see you the next video.